Pixie, get off those stray horns. Go.
Okay, good. I'm going to let some people get in here, and then I will address it again. Of course, here we go. Restrictions. Gotta love it. Have I been celebrating? A little bit. Oh, thanks, guys. Thank you, really. Swaggin, Lance T, Mama. You guys are amazing. Yeah, I'm going to let everybody get in here, and then I'm going to address everything, too. Right, little? Hey, Demita. Good to see you. You've been waiting? Hey, Cindy. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. Look at this. Not my feet, but the cat. She's always got to be a part of everything. Sorry. My feet will be on Glory's page later. Yeah, no, the dogs are free. I'm going to start charging for that. That was, yep, that's outside the court. Well, you know, Cindy. Shit. Oh, my goodness. Pixie. Yeah, you made it, Moonchild. I'm going to let everybody get in here, and then but court went absolutely amazing, y'all. A lap currently, too. That's funny. She sat down next to that girl.
The blocker.
So she could try to hide. Well, thank you, Lisa. Oh, goodness. Thank you, everybody, for all the gifts. Really, it means so much. It really does. Her phone is off. The courthouse had guest Wi-Fi. I had to sign into it myself because the signal was terrible. Can you post the YouTube for people miss? Yeah, I'll post an update on there. No, she didn't come in that van. It was a joke. We left. Oh, thank you, Lynn, so much. When we were leaving and in the parking garage right after I did my live, we looked down and there was animal control, and we made a joke and said, that's who brought Jordy to court, or they're following her from court. Hey, ex-convict. So animal control was her Uber. Yeah, the Red Bull too. There she is in all of her glory. FaceTiming what really, really looked like top 4 ways. I mean, if top 4 ways isn't glory, then they can prove me otherwise. Or not top. Jesus, I did it again. I'm so 4K. Sorry. 4K. I take that back. I did it again because top 4 ways is on my mind. I will address that as well. But it looked like she was talking to 4K. Caught in 4K.
Made a mistake. Don't crucify him.
Right. No, not 4 ways. I'm so sorry. She's on my mind too, though, and I will explain. No, she was wearing the same stuff. Same hoodies, same everything. Everything, I haven't addressed it again, but everything went very, very good. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you, Lens. You guys are amazing. I'm getting ready to... Court went very well. So, first off, she was able to go first, and they let her explain her side of the story, which, as we all know, was a bunch of lies. The same bullshit that she gets in her live and spews. It was the same stuff. Nothing she does affects me. She doesn't want me to be able to stream her anymore. I was driving around her hotel while on live. I came to her hotel and threatened her. I'm threatening her family, all kinds of stuff. And I had to sit there and be quiet. Well, then the magistrate gave me a chance to explain my side of the story. And I let her know everything. That she's been doing this for over 6 years. All the lies, not having two dogs, the theft by deception, and the magistrate basically agreed with everything that I said. And then she wanted Jordan to pinpoint prove the dates, the times that I was stalking her and harassing her and threatening her. And she couldn't. I also told him that she's lying about working, and she says that she has to raise the money so she can get to work. I told them that told everybody she started a job back on the 23rd and worked 8 weeks without no check. I told them everything that I've been saying to you guys I was going to say and do, I did. So then the magistrate asked Jordan, she said, "Do you have 2 dogs?" She said, "I'm not going to answer that." She then asked her, "Well, where do you work?" She said, "I'm not going to answer that." And it really did not go over well with the magistrate. And I said, she's not going to answer that because she don't work. And the magistrate shook her head yes, like she knew and she understood. She did say she was going to take her findings and the testimonies, review them, see if she wants to tell the judge to grant it or deny it. Well, she said deny it really loud and looked over at Jordan because she said she kept asking her, what happened before you filed this to make you want to file a restraining order? And she couldn't explain it. She could not explain why. She couldn't give time. She couldn't give dates. And that's what she wanted. So I also, while I was there, got a copy of the restraining order that is now expired. But I will get the final verdict within, it could take up to 2 weeks, she said. She said that it could be a couple days. It could be a couple weeks. And then we will be told or get a copy in the mail or whatever. But here you go. Look at what Miss Jordy has wrote. Hold on. Just a second. I am now. This is what she has wrote to try to get not only a restraining order against me, just for a regular restraining order, but wait till you guys see the back page. You want me to read it to you? Okay. Hold on. Yeah, go ahead. I can't see it through the camera.
You're going to hear my nasty voice.
My wife is going to read it because I can't really see it through the... Yeah, I know. I got you.
Jordan Wolf has been actively following and watching me at my hotel room. He has shown up in person multiple times, including actually walking up to my hotel room door and sliding a note underneath my door. I have had to contact the police several times because of him coming to my hotel and for him sitting at the gas station right next to the hotel just to watch me walk my animals or watch me go to the gas station. He came up to my room yesterday, right before 2 p.m., and slid the note under my door. He also contacted the Humane Society last week and said that he stayed at the hotel and fraudulently stated he smelled pee and saw paws under the door. He makes threats to me every day on his TikTok account. He will out my picture and info up and circle my hotel while he's on live. He even encourages his viewers to contact the hotel to get me kicked out or for them to call the police to make fraudulent calls against me. The police contacted him and told him to stop, but he got on live the same day and laughed about it.
So, yeah, the lies. But not only was she I'm at work while I'm on live. So how am I circling her hotel every day, going into her live, threatening her every day? She tried to tell the magistrate that all those fake accounts and all the bad names and making fun of the grandma was me and Christina, which is unbelievable. And I told the magistrate that it was tens of thousands of people that do not like her, and she said, okay, I understand. The magistrate was absolutely blown away and baffled. She said she could not believe and was trying to wrap her head around the fact that something like this has been going on for so long on TikTok. So then she not only wanted to get a regular restraining order against me, she wanted to get
a civil sexually oriented offense protection order.
A sexually oriented offense protection order against me. She said he makes jokes about me being gay and says that I need a man in my life that I haven't had the right what before. Which is so beyond the truth. She is sickening. Oh, the magistrate asked if they ever post about me or us, and Jordan tried to say, no, all I do is block and mute them. I said, so you've never made a post about me, and Glory's page isn't nothing but me in top 4 ways, body shaming us, calling me Peter Griffin, this and that, and you don't make fun of me supposedly breathing too loud in the live every single day? And she didn't have a word to say. Everything she said, I busted her ass out for it. And it did not go Miss Jordy Paul's way. What? The monitoring one? Yeah, read that. Yeah, I'm not going to show
it. I'll show it, but I'll read it.
Is there any information on it?
No.
Okay. Listen to this part too.
I would like him to be monitored just because the cops have contacted him telling him to stop and he hasn't. It has just been coming at me a lot worse and makes jokes like he can't get into trouble. I would like him to leave me alone and for him to not be allowed to stream me anymore or talk about me on social media where he encourages his friends to harass me. And just so you don't think I'm making that up.
It's right there. This is why she wouldn't show it online. And then also, at the end, Jordan basically asked her, well, so can you please tell him not to stream me and to stop streaming me, that's wrong? And the magistrate looked at her and said, no. She said, no. She said, I cannot, it would be against the law for me to tell him to stop. He's not doing anything wrong. She said, as long as you are on a public platform, he can post and say and do and stream whatever he wants about you. What? Huh? Oh, and she said, well, the RO says that he can't have any surveillance on me. And the magistrate said that means he can't install cameras or something like that to spy on you. She said it has nothing to do with it. That's his freedom of speech and Fourth Amendment right. He is allowed to and he can. So, Miss Jordan Paul, I'm not going anywhere. I will stream you every single day until you get off this app, like she said. I brought up the word posse. Yes, I said posse. I said she calls us a posse and minions and that I'm a leader. So she cannot twist or get out of this at all. And also, I'm going to address this because it's been a big topic all day. I've been hearing about it all day. Top 4 ways did not show up to court. I did not tell that or say that earlier to start any shit. I just simply said she did not show up. As an update, it was in the same courtroom, and technically she would have been in there with me and would have went first. They came in the hallway and yelled, "Christina Heard, Christina Heard, last call, Christina Heard." Nothing. She never came. Well, then they came out again and said, "Well, Christina's not here, so Jordan Wolf, it's your turn." Her lawyer was not there. No one was there to represent her. And even if you can't just send your lawyer there. Her lawyer wasn't there. I had 3 people there with me. I was allowed to call witnesses up on the stand. Her lawyer was not there. It was all in the same courtroom. And if she says she didn't know about court, me and her talked about it for over a month now. I confirmed it with her multiple times. I have messages of her saying, "Yes, I am 100% coming. Me and my lawyer are coming to court." But no, it wasn't mandatory for her to go. But she's saying she did go, and then she said she didn't know about court. I didn't say it as in anything bad. I just said she did not go. She wasn't there. I showed up. It's all over. Everybody knows her full name. I'm not doxing her full name. Right. There's nothing. Right. Jordan has said her name multiple times. Her name's been all over the docket. No, her attorney was not there. There was no one there for Christina Heard. For her or her lawyer, nothing. And then, in fact, at the end, the magistrate said, "All right, Mr. Wolf, we are done with you. I've heard your testimonies, blah, 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 blah." She said, "But Jordan Paul, can you come up afterwards?" She goes, "I don't want you to say one word about Mr. Wolf." She goes, "But I do need to talk to you about how we were going to proceed about Christina." I know she's been bad-mouthing me, and that's why I'm saying this. And if you look at the picture of the court docket, she was supposed to go before me in the same courtroom at 8:30 in the morning. Right. There's no way she was in a separate courtroom and then Jordan was in a separate courtroom and not with her lawyer, and that makes no sense. They put Jordan in the same room as us. It makes no sense. I was there before 8:30, and then we sat there until probably, oh, thank you, Stabby Daddy. We sat there until probably 8:45, and they did a last call multiple times. She was not there. Her lawyer was not there. I don't understand why that's such a big deal anyways. But anyways. Also, yeah, we called Justin up and I asked him, was he in the hotel? Were you ever at that hotel? Did you stay in the hotel and have a pew-pew on you? He said no. That was not him, everybody. So for the love of God, please, now, does this prove it was not him? She had no proof of it. The person that was there took accountability for it. Oh, yeah, okay. He did mention, while he was on the stand, that he was going to see ex-convict. Thank you. Sure wasn't him. Thank you. He even said right there in front of Jordan's face that he was going to go down to the Grove City Police Department since the hotel so-called had a video of him on the property, and he was going to get it and file charges himself. And her jaw dropped and couldn't believe that he was going to, because she can't keep lying. Right. They allowed Jordan to, if she had a question for Justin, they said, and she said, yeah. She goes, so do you haven't helped him harass me? And then Justin, my cousin, got a little agitated, and he said, you mean like Glory does and your people do? They haven't messaged us and harassed us? And the magistrate had to, sir, calm down. It was funny. And then the magistrate said, go ahead and continue to Jordan Paul. And she said, never mind, because she knew she had been called out again. So, yeah, she tried to bring the cease and desist up as well. And magistrate had nothing to say about it because it's not fake. And there was no forged signature. And she even said that herself. She said, where's the signature that you keep saying? It was a printed name. Magistrate, I'm sorry. I thought it was magistrate. I'm sorry, Jesus. Magistrate. I'll get that straight. She said the magistrate asked her where she was working, and she said, I'm not going to answer that. Of course she's not going to answer that. It is a good day, Deanna. Oh, she cried. Yeah, she was a big baby. She cried several times, tried to put on the tears for the magistrate. No, nobody owes me anything. Not at all. I told you I was going to keep doing this, and I'm going to do it for you guys. And no, there's not an RO in place at all. They got to see if they're going to give her a 5-year or if they're going to deny it. The dog situation. I did tell him that I took her dog food at the first hotel, and that she is lying about having 2 dogs, that the Humane Society did confirm that there is only 1 dog. The magistrate is taking all of her findings and what she heard, and then she will take it to the judge and tell him if she thinks one should be granted or if it shouldn't be. But she already basically said, without saying it, no. No, thank you guys. Thank you everybody for the gifts, really. Thank you so much. The next steps is I just wait. I wait for the decision to be sent in the mail. That's it. Right. Yeah, I know. Her shoes look new, don't they? Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Oh, and get this. After we left, we were leaving, and my driver's side rear tire went flat. And I went, are you kidding me? That damn Jordan Paul. She done flattened my tire. Because she was always talking about my tire. Can you just? She said it could take up to 2 weeks. The officer that talked to me first said that it usually only takes a couple days to a week for me to. He said for me to find out, but they said it could take up to 2 weeks. So I'm assuming that's for them to make the decision and then for the mail to get to me. I'm assuming, but that's just what I was told. So I'm assuming it's like receiving my mail and everything. Thank you guys, really. Thank you. It's nothing special. It's what any one of us would have done. Right. Well, thanks. No, yeah, no, no, she did not have a lawyer. She was there by herself. That's how she showed up, right there. Got her. I don't know why that was pinned. Well, it was. I can find out. But yeah, no lawyer. Is her hair orange? No, it was brown. It looked terrible. Like her haircut in person is 10 times worse. No, she has not been live since court. She's got to think of all kinds of ways to spin it. And she seemed pretty tweaked out in court. Not going to lie. She seemed like she was feeling good. Right, Cindy? Her haircut is worse in person. Nope, she wasn't at work. Her so-called job today either. For everybody saying about her phone, the courthouse had Wi-Fi, so she was using Wi-Fi. I had to sign into it myself because the signal was terrible. Kelly, I don't know how she showed up. I didn't get to see her show up, so I don't know if she came in an Uber or what. I have no idea. Right, but she had a brand new Red Bull. She had a brand new Red Bull with those heart problems, No, I know. Well, she can't spin it because she didn't win. Because if she won, remember she said it was all going to come to a stop here soon and we're not going to be able to stream her anymore and blah, 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 blah. Well, sorry, Jordan. You didn't get your wish. It's never going to happen. It's legal. Everything I was doing is legal. And even the magistrate said nothing he is doing is illegal. And she hated that. Yeah, I heard about that, Missy.
She's going to say you're violating
it. Right. I can't. She violating what?
He literally just can't go around her. That's it.
Even if the RO was granted, the only thing it is I am not allowed within 500 feet of her. That's it. That's the only thing she could get granted. If it were to get granted. So, and I told the magistrate, I said, I have no need or want to go by her or around her again. I said, I did what I did. I got the proof that I wanted. I said, I mean her no harm. And I even turned and looked at Jordan. And I said, Jordan, I genuinely do actually care about you. I said, I really do want you to please stop and get help before it's too late. I said, I want you to repair the damaged relationship you have with your family. I said, I was able to get mine before they passed away. And I said, that's what I want out of this. In the end, is for you to open your eyes and realize you have a problem and you need help before it's too late. And I said that right in front of her. I said it in front of the magistrate. Everything. She laughed. Jordan kept laughing at me. She laughed about everything, cry. She would laugh and then she'd cry, and then she'd laugh and then she'd cry, and she kept trying to interrupt me while it was my turn to talk because she couldn't control the narrative. She couldn't stop me. She couldn't block the account. She couldn't do everything she does on her lives. And she got in trouble for interrupting me multiple times. Right, exactly. She couldn't mute or block the truth. And she was terrified of it. She was absolutely terrified of it. I really don't understand how she thought this was going to be something good for her. And for her to say she wanted not only an RO, but a sexual RO on me? Like, are you kidding me? I'm not your plug, Jordy. She needs help. She needs help. She needs a lot of help. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Sensory, and everybody for all the gifts. Really, thank you so much. Right. She kept saying that it's going to end real soon. Today's the day. Today's the day. Well, how about that? No, her sister was not there. I told you her sister, we all knew her sister would never show up. No one showed up to help her. Oh, thank you, Stacy. No one was there as a witness. No one was there to help her, to have her back. No, she didn't get into any trouble because that's not what this was for. This was just for the restraining order. To see why she should have one or why she shouldn't. That's all this was for. But I did get to let them know who Jordan Paul really is. Right. Yeah. Will Justin continue? I think he should, Bossed Up. We really do. I think Justin should continue to press charges on the slandering and talking about, everything that she has done and degraded his name. I really do think he should. I mean, she has said a lot of nasty things. I don't know if the court documents are obtainable. I wish they were. No, it was not granted. We won't know the final decision until I get it in the mail, but I can tell you right now, it's not going to be granted. They are organs. You ordered them? That's awesome. Okay, sweet. What? Do I have any pictures of what? Do I have any pictures of her today besides this one? I did. It's a video. I have one of her walking out. I gotta try to find it. Yeah. Jordan talked in court a bunch. She lied in court a bunch. Hold on. You like my wife's little table? I got tired of holding my iPad up, so I put it there. I don't know where the picture went of her standing.
Was it ever sent?
Yeah, it's on my phone.
Well, I didn't send over.
No, I guess not. You can't go out. I guess not. You can't go. You can't go. No. But I have a picture of her walking out of the courtroom. Y'all, the table's cute. You like it? I love it. But I mean, you can't really see her in these because the woman was in front of her. It's public. It doesn't matter. Ba-ding ding. Okay, someone sent it to me. Thank you, Egyptian. I can't post it on I can't send it to my tablet.
Send it to me, Egypt.
Or did you send it to my work phone? My other number? I think someone just did. Justin did. Hold on, I got it. Balls. There's her walking out of the courtroom. Fresh Red Bull in her hand. Well, thank you guys, really. Right. Heart problems. Oh, the hair looks way worse in person. It really does. She's very thin. There's nothing left of her. I told the magistrate that. I said, you could go back a couple months and look at pictures and videos of her till now. And I said, if you look at them and don't think that she's not an active addiction, I don't know what's wrong with you. Red Bulls and cigarettes. You know it. Yeah, she does stay in a hotel. That is for sure. She does stay in a hotel. And her phone does not work. She's on the municipal court Wi-Fi. She was using Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi. That Wi-Fi maker. Yeah, I told the magistrate she only has one dog, even though she tried to say under oath that she has two. No, I mean, she might use some of the money for the hotel room, but it's not all going to that, no. Absolutely, Monica. She did this to herself. I told I told them that, just yesterday she started at 120, and how convenient the day she don't get her money. The systems were down at work and she was able to come home early, and I said I said it ranges from 120 to 250 to 300. I told them that she got a quick $1,000 in 4 days just not too long ago. All kinds of stuff. I told them everything. I told her absolutely everything. Well, not everything. You guys get what I mean. I told her that there wasn't enough time in that court date to tell her everything. She was crying, to be blessed. She was crying, she was interrupting, she was laughing, she was mad. Thank you, Cindy. I was very calm, cool, and collected and professional. Very. Oh goodness. Yeah. Yeah, I know. She was cocky in the morning, but she was not cocky there, that's for sure. But she has not been live since court. No, she has not been live. No, she does not have a roommate. She's by herself. She is by herself. What about the fact you and Top were never served? Exactly, Cat Juice. We were never officially served. Never. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. But even the officer that handed me the copy, he said, "Were you ever given a copy of this? Were you ever served?" I said, "No." And he said, "How did you know you had court today?" I said, "Well, I called." And he said, "Oh, okay, good." So the the magistrate told her that any of her evidence and her screenshots and this and that has to be all put on a flash drive to be used as evidence. And she goes, "Oh, okay." So, her thousands of screenshots. So, right, right. She can eat crow now. She can. I always say facts. I come with the truth. I've always backed up what I've said in everything that I've ever said. I've always told the truth on, and I've stood on, and I will keep doing that. Right? No, her legal aid lawyer was not there. Nope. Uh, Jordan had her phone out the whole time in the courtroom. Yep, and that's what the magistrate told her. She said he has nothing to do with all the other people coming into your live and this and that. He's on his own live stream and it's not illegal. Yeah, we never got served, me or Top Four Ways. We never got served. But Top Four Ways definitely knew when court was. Someone else. Wanting to get her off. I'm going to try, Monica. I really am. I'm going to try my damnedest. Oh, thank you, beautiful creations. Thank you so much. Can you explain how the job issue came up and what judge tatted? The job thing came up because I explained to her that, she supposedly started a job back on March 23rd and went 8 weeks without a check. But then she kept saying, yeah, I will, Rowdy. She kept saying, I need help until I get my first check. I said, but she didn't get paid for 8 weeks. And then just automatically somehow twisted it and turned it into now she was starting a job this month and she's getting a little bit of help until she gets her first check. I said, but that's a lie. I said, because she's not working again. So then the magistrate said, well, where are you working, Mrs. Paul? And she goes, I'm not going to answer that. And she said, why? And she goes, I'm just not going to answer that. Yeah, I brought up the school money, and I did say, I said, if Miss Paul can show you one piece of actual proof stating that she was ever in a real college or ever went to college, I will quit saying it and say I was wrong. And Jordan could not bring up one piece of proof that she has ever been in college. I said, because she has never went to college, so she was never waiting on college funds or college money. I said it was all a lie to get people to believe in her and send her money until she supposedly got her college check. And then now it's waiting until she's just asking. She said she asked her friends every now and then on her own TikTok for a little bit of help until she gets her first check because they're struggling at the moment. And then I said, you've been struggling for over 6 years, right? She's struggling, you know. Kimmy Bear, she's definitely not getting the RO. They basically already told her no. Yes, let's stop talking about four ways, please. It was already addressed. Let's not talk about four ways anymore.
She's not the focus.
No, you guys are okay. I was just saying, let's just leave it be. She's not the focus. Yeah, that's what the magistrate said and agreed with, because I said the only way this is going to stop is if Jordan gets off TikTok and quits begging for money. I said I could delete my account right now. I said top four ways could delete her account right now. And I said it's going to continue to happen because there's thousands of other people and hundreds of other people that stream her and talk about her. And the magistrate agreed with me and said, yes, that would be the only way it will stop. And I told the magistrate that the Grove City Police told her to stay off TikTok multiple times. That I had recordings of the Grove City Police telling her to stay off TikTok. And then Jordan tried to say, no, they didn't. And I said, I have the recordings of them telling you otherwise. And then she shut up. She's 5'11", 6 foot. Yeah, I know you did, Justin. I was wrong. I kept saying Jordy wouldn't show. Yeah, Lori, I didn't know if she would or not. I am so happy that she did show up. I didn't, when I got there, I didn't think she was going to. But then she did. And it made my day. Yeah, I could post this whole live. I'll post the live rewind or whatever it's called. She did look like she was under the influence, yes. Who keeps pinning this shit? Keeps sending her money, that's on them. Who's pinning these comments?
You have other people. So you not trust them.
Okay. Thank you, Cindy.
But still, who keeps penning them?
Yeah, I need to know who's pinning that. Hold on.
Was that one in the moderator?
Hold on. Oh, okay. Oh, Cindy, I got you.
What?
Cindy pinned it to let me know she blocked her. Thank you, Allie. I got you, Cindy.
I agree, Jada.
What?
You should reevaluate your laws.
We have. Oh, I will. Okay, Rowdy asked me to address that. The sting operation that we did. we had a feeling that we had a bad rogue mod. And we knew we had to do something juicy for them to finally out themselves. So that's why Cindy said what she said in a private group chat that was a text message chat. So the only way that it would get leaked if it was one of my mods in the text message. And it worked successfully. We found out who it was and we took care of it. No, I don't want to keep, I'm not going to say who it was. But yes, we definitely figured out who it was. The person that it was is not here anymore. So if the moderators you see are here, it wasn't them. I don't know who she was talking to there, but the person she was FaceTiming looked an awful lot like Cotton 4K. But I can't say that for sure, but it really looked like her. So if Glory is not Cotton 4K, Glory, I want you to come out and finally tell people who you are. If you're not scared. Yep. Right, Chris? I know. Yeah, I know they're having a live on 4K. She's been talking bad about me all day long. Oh. But, right, ex-convict, yep. No, Jordan did not win in court. No, she did not win. "4K is working with Jordan." She is Glory. It's just that simple. I'm talking about Cot in 4K. Cot in 4K. Who cares? Move on. Who was that? Okay, see you later. Bye-bye. No, it's been blocked. Good job. Damn, y'all are quick. But I want to personally thank all my mods, though. The loyal ones, the ones that are actually here and genuinely have my back and help me every day. I really do thank you. And I appreciate your loyalty. And I appreciate everybody's loyalty and being here and sticking with me and believing me. And I hope more people can see that I'm not just full of shit and that I've been telling the truth and I always will tell the truth. No, thank you, Sandy. And there's more to come, y'all. Marley, yes. Yes.
Can you tell me where your wife got the
I don't know where my wife got the table.
TikTok shop.
TikTok shop. There you go. Look at that. TikTok shop.
It's got chargers over there.
It's got charging ports over there. It's got a cup holder.
It comes with a fan.
It comes with a fan, and you plug it in, and it blows up at you.
This thing holds your tablet.
This thing's supposed to hold your tablet, but mine's too fucking big.
Your cup thing's missing.
I don't care if Glory's here. Oh well, I'm getting ready to end my live anyways. I just
Unless you
wanted,
want to show yourself.
right, unless Glory, you want to actually come up and say who you are.
Come on.
All right, good, Justin. I'm glad you made it back. Oh, goodness. All right, y'all. I got to get off here and spend some time with the family. And obviously, I'll be talking about this for the next week, probably, with everybody. So if you did miss some, I'll probably have to repeat myself 1,000,000,000 times. So don't worry. But thank you guys. Really, thank you, everybody. And I will see you tomorrow, okay? Thank you guys. Really. See you later, Caitlin. You too. Everybody have a good night. Be safe. Keep it shitty.